the best FIFA 17 tips, check out fifasolve.com.
Hi guys, it's Stephen from FIFA Solved. So this is a complete crossing tutorial. I'm going to be showing you every single cross in the game so that you can score more goals from crosses, because they're incredibly hard to do on FIFA 17. I think it's the hardest title since the FIFA franchise begun. It's incredibly hard. The keepers seem to come from all the time, and if it's not them, then the defender headers out. So I'm going to be showing you every single cross you can do in the game ever, and also I'm going to be giving you some settings that I change personally for myself, and you should be converting way more crosses by the end of this. No matter what the size of the players. You can see with Dale Affair in that first example. So the standard cross. This can be performed by pressing the X button on the Xbox or the square button on the PlayStation. And I like to rename this. This is the far post cross, really. Every time it will always put it to the far post. This is if you don't have your settings customised like me. I do, and I'm going to be showing you them in just a second. Near post cross, you can double tap the cross button and you'll put it near post, but you can do that on the settings that I use and without the settings that I use. That's what's great about these settings. You can still do a near post cross and a low cross. I'm going to be covering all of these different types of crosses throughout the tutorial anyway. But as you can see, every single time I do a cheeky step over there, it's to the far post, to Dale Affair, who wins the header and buries that one. And that's just too one-dimensional for me. I'm not in complete control. That's why I customise my settings. I like to be in complete control as to who the receiver of the header is going to be, and I like to pick out my player. So here it is. With the auto switching, this isn't really up for debate, guys. You've got to switch that to air balls. I'm being serious. What that does is it changes your icon to the receiver when you're going to header the ball. With this, it's optional, the cross assistance. You'll have that on assisted by default, but I changed mine to semi-assisted, and I'm going to show you why. I'm highly recommending that, seriously, but it's entirely up to you whether you go with it or not, and here's why. Here's the difference. So Martial here, I want you to look at the power gauge, because that's what you have control over, whether the power gauge goes up. And we play this clip 1 second more, and as you can see, the power gauge has gone up, and I've put 3 bars of power in this, and that's because I'm aiming for Benteke at the far post. I can see him. I've got 3 targets in the middle there. I can aim for the one in the middle, the near post guy, or Benteke, and I aim for Benteke because it's Big Ben. He's an aerial threat, and with 3 bars of power, we find Benteke there. With Jadon Shaqiri on the wing here, again, I've got 2 targets in the middle. I put 3 bars of power in this, so to aim for the one dead centre in the middle, in between the 2 defenders. Great position he takes up there. But this one, circled, he's more of a pinpoint pass, I would think, to the centre. I would reach him by a pinpoint pass. But this one I'm aiming for, and he's got in between the 2 defenders. Great positioning that is, and it's little tiny Philippe Coutinho, the smallest player on the pitch, headers that in. That epitomises how overpowered these settings are. And this goal specifically, you don't score this goal without my settings. You do not score this goal because I get the power gauge perfectly for Diego Costa to just tap that in. It's an absolute sitter past David De Gea. You don't score that goal because the near post cross wouldn't get to him, and the far post cross would go out for a throw-in. Here is the low cross. You press the cross button 3 times, tap it 3 times, and it will do a low cross, and then you press the shoot button, obviously, with the receiver. The low cross, I would dodge this at all costs. I've done some testing with this all year, and it's absolutely terrible. This is just when it goes right, but more often than not, it will go wrong. I've tried when a striker's in front, when a striker's in behind, when a striker's in the middle. It's terrible. It really is a defender's dream, and you don't want it to be a defender's dream. You want it to be a defender's nightmare. Alright, this is a defender's nightmare here. It causes pandemonium in the opposition box, but more often than not, the defenders will intercept it, guys. So dodge the low cross. The near post cross, I'm just putting it out for you there, though, in case you want to use the low cross. The near post cross. You can do this, perform this by pressing the cross button twice. Just double tap the cross button, and this is incredibly OP. I would seriously use this. I use this all the time. You can use this with the settings that I've told you, or without. It's still the same button. It's a cross button double tapped, and as you can see, it's completely OP. It really is. It's the near post cross. I'm going to be showing you with this Vardy clip that's coming up. When to do it. It's when the striker's slightly behind the the passer of the ball. So the receiver here, Vardy, circled, he's slightly behind me, isn't he? But he's got to be running towards goal as well. So you can see with the arrow there, he's running towards goal. He's even pointing. But you can see he's not quite in line with me. I'm ahead of him. And you want to be ahead of the striker that you're crossing to. And as you can see, I'll do the double tap, and look at how perfect that is. Absolute no chance for the keeper. The near post cross killed it there. It's absolutely brilliant, the near post cross. I really would use it. Again here with Mkhitaryan, do a step over or two. Kane's behind me. I aim it towards Kane. With a left stick, you've got to aim it to receiver as well. So I aim it in the direction of Kane, which was slightly behind, wasn't it? And he puts that one away. Early cross. I don't really like this one. To do it, you hold LB or L1 on PlayStation and the cross button. That's all you do. LB, held down or L1, and the cross button. It's not that it's not OP, it is, but I just don't use it that much. Just simple. I like the near post cross and the far post cross with the power gauge settings that I've used. But it is quite good, the near post. You do it when you're just outside of the box and you will actually cross it in. I'll use Aspilicueta and Danny Rose for these clips because they are good early cross players to whip the ball in. And yeah, it is OP, but I just personally don't use it. I'm just, again, putting it out there for you just in case you want to use it. I'm showing you every type of crossing in the game, guys. Every single type of cross. And here, against Division 1 player this is. He was so good defensively, it's untrue. And I'm trying to lose him here. I'm doing Berber spins, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And the crossing, he was so good with headering out. He really timed his buttons right. But I did a pinpoint pass cross. And that is the next tutorial, guys. The pinpoint pass, I'm going to be doing a tutorial on that next. And I'm going to be covering the type of cross you can do with it as well to find your strikers very easily. And your attacker midfielders running in, ghosting into the box at the last minute. So guys, I hope you liked. If you did like, if you could share the video and like. I'm going to have that pinpoint pass tutorial out for you next, as I say, including the crossing with it. And I'm going to try and do double uploads of tutorials lately, guys, and smash some more tutorials out. And I will do a squad builder if I get a chance, some under 10k ones, because they've been requested a lot. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you for that.